Hello, welcome back to my channel, my lovely friends, and how are we all? It's Sam back here with another little video. It's the beginning of the month, which, and you know what that means. It's the beautiful people from Kraftika send me a Czech Beads Exclusive monthly subscription box, and obviously it's the start of September, so I haven't seen what's in here. So we're going to have a look in, and we're going to see fall inspiration. Now that doesn't surprise me in the slightest, obviously, because it's a September box. So let's have a look. Obviously, Czech beads are listed as a UNESCO cultural heritage situation with centuries-old traditions. They're absolutely beautiful, these boxes. All glass, Czech beads, they're just gorgeous. There are 26 items in this box. Now, if you've seen me unboxing these before, you know that I'm absolutely rubbish, useless at following what goes on here. But you know, it doesn't matter, does it? So let's jump in and let's have a look. So, September fall inspiration. So let's have a wee look and see. Let's put that there. Let's have a wee look and see what we have. Right, so let me get my little, where's my little triangle tray? There we go. Here's my little tray. Hello, tray. Necessary to have. Ooh, now then, I love these. I believe these are called Cathedral beads. I'm not even going to bother having a look at the legend here. Oh gosh, because, oh maybe. Oh yes, here we go. I'm doing all right so far. Here we go. Bronze crystal mix, Cathedral faceted fire polish beads in 6mm. So as you can see, we've got a few various colours here, ranging from teal, dusky pink. There's like amber colours, green, emerald. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at those. Beautiful start. Beautiful start. So they're Cathedral beads. They're so sparkly, and they have a really, really nice shape to them, the Cathedral beads. Like those a lot. I can't guarantee that I will be able to identify everything in here from my list. Ooh, now then. Let's have a look. Metallic matte bronze fire red in 6mm. Oh, I've got something in mind for these already. Aren't these gorgeous? How many do you get? Gosh, there's what, at least, well, probably 20 there, is there? Something like that. Aren't they beautiful? Bronze, coloured with like a matte, metallic matte bronze fire. They're just gorgeous. And as you know, if you've seen these unboxings before, Kraftika they must sort of sit around a table and decide, you know, what goes with what, because all of the boxes are curated. So these are going to be fall colours, what we call autumn here in the UK, known as fall in other areas. Beautiful. So, oh gosh, look at these. Now then, these are tulip beads by the looks. Crystal, emerald green, half yellow vitriol, half tulips maybe, but they're just beautiful. So they're like green tulip beads with one side just as it is, and then the other side with a beautiful, probably similar to an AB coating, I would imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Beautiful. Look at those. Gorgeous. So tulip beads. Absolutely beautiful. Now, if you decide that you like something in the box, you just basically go on to www.craftica.shop and enter the product code. So if you like these particularly and you think, oh, I could make something larger or more of, then you just put in the product code. Most of the time, I do believe that in the subscription boxes that are exclusive to subscription box items, but most things I believe you can find on the website. Gosh, look at the colour of those. Oh, they're like Caribbean sea blue. Look at those. The problem that we've got is that obviously when I'm recording, quite often cameras don't actually bring up the correct colours. I wish you could see these. I'm hoping the camera brings up the colour of those. Absolutely gorgeous. So they're matte blue faceted fire polish small rounds by the looks of that. Like a beautiful sea, Caribbean sea blue, I would suggest. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. I'm liking it so far. Well done, Kraftika, as always. Ooh. Now then, I do this every time, don't I? Ooh and ah. and get so excited. Let's have a look what these are. Let's have a think. No, I'm not sure. Ooh, crystal, no, like green. No, not sure what those are, but absolutely gorgeous. So like sort of a little bit like a pumpkin bead, but they're sort of a teardrop shape. Really like those. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, here we are. Metallic matte bronze vintage copper teardrops. Aren't they gorgeous? Be perfect for a pair of earrings if, you know, if you like working with copper, you know, the copper wire. Beautiful. They would look really nice in a pair of earrings, I think. Oops, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Loving it so far. And what do we have here? Now, Kraftika do send you some beautiful quality findings and things like that. And here we have, what is this? Oh, it's obviously a little bee, I think. Is it a bee? Yeah, let's have a look. Yep, I can't find it listed, but it's in really good quality. Nice weight to it. Little bee. That's so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Lovely. What else do we have now? We're coming into... Oh, we've got some cubes here. Ooh, cubes. We like cubes. I like the fact that they give you some different shapes. You know, they're not always round. I mean, look, you've got so many different shapes already, and I've only just opened the box. So these are some... Let's have a look. Pressed rounds. No, they're not... Yeah, they're cubes. So black metallic bronze patina, marble luster cubes in 4mm. So they're like black with a copper coloured wash over the top of them. Very, very pretty. Very pretty indeed. And I love the fact, actually, that because they're curated, that all the beads have a theme, you know, and they're quite cohesive. I think that's a good word, cohesive. They all sort of really go together really well. Ooh, now then, look at these ones. Gosh, yep, they are drilled top to bottom, north to south, if you will. Look at those, gosh, they're very, very pretty. Very pretty indeed. I'm trying to see what they're called. Crystal light green gold patina, arabesque rhombus. Gosh, arabesque. Beautiful, beautiful beads. Listen, all glass, all glass. I love getting these once a month, mainly because you get, I think it's around $100 plus $120, $100 plus dollars worth of beads, literally for $26.99 a month. And it gives you various different shapes, different sizes, again, all curated, which is lovely. It gives you so much inspiration. So, you know, they're definitely fall colours, aren't they? Autumn colours. Ooh, look at these. Wow. Crystal green, blue AB half druck pressed round beads. Again, I think you get 10 here. And obviously, they're green drucks, but you've got this beautiful AB coating on half the bead. I mean, how beautiful are those? They sort of catch the light beautifully, don't they? Gorgeous. You could make yourself all sorts of things, including, but not exclusive, just one necklace if you wanted to, like a autumn fall necklace, or bracelets. Gorgeous. Ooh, they're nice. Table cuts, are they? They're like a beautiful blue colour. So they're matte crystal blue table cut flat rectangles, 8 by 12mm. So again, I love table cut beads because they're extremely flashy. You know, can you see? It's not great light in here today actually, but you can see that they're catching the reflection from my windows here. So, you know, using those in jewellery, beautifully flashy. They're almost like Ceylon sapphire colour. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I like those very much. So pop these back in the bag. So I hope you enjoy watching these unboxings. I love unboxing videos. Ooh, these are cute. What are they? I don't think I've seen these before, but then I'm not an expert in these things, you know. But look at these. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. They're like a copper colour. Now then, let's see. Yeah, metallic matte bronze vintage copper teardrops, 11 by 9. There's so many things you could do with those. I know if you watch Alicia, Beautiful Nights, she's a genius when it comes to these kind of shapes, and I'm sure she would make a ring out of these. I've got a very, very good idea going on in my head for a copper autumn bracelet, actually, which I may now I've got some ideas flowing through my head. I might very well just make my next video on that, because I've been having thoughts about seasonal jewellery. What a beautiful thing to make, a copper bracelet with these gorgeous things. And what do we have? Ooh, look at these. Gosh, what are those? I really, really like those. Let's have a look. No, can't see what those are, but I just know that I like them a lot. No, anyway, so how gorgeous are those? They go with these beautifully. You can't see it on my hand, but you know, if you let's see if we can get a piece of white paper or something. Can you see that? Because I'm on a blue background, but they're actually transparent. Extremely pretty beads. Again, drilled from top to bottom. Ooh, got a piece of plastic there from the bag. Go away. Go away, it's sticking to me. Never mind. Ooh, there you go. Top to bottom. Beautiful beads. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done, Kraftika. As always. As always. Thinking of bees. Anybody seen many bees this year? I don't think I've seen as many bees this year. I've seen more butterflies actually, but not as many bees, which is odd. Let me know in the comments if you've seen bees this year. The big bumbles that we get. So these are crystal green copper half drux. Again, similar to these, but with like a very, very delicate copper wash on them. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the sort of olivey tones in these ones. Very, very difficult to get green right, I think, and make it look not sort of acidic, you know. A lot of greens look very acidic, don't they, and not palatable in my opinion. Right. Ooh, ooh. What do we have here? Ooh. Now then, look at that. It's like amber. Good grief. That's beautiful. Look at the flash on that. Look at the flash on that bead. It's actually not a bead. It is a cabochon. That's the word I was looking for. Crystal yellow topaz oval dome check glass cabochon, 18 by 13. Now, I can see that in a ring, can't you? Look at that in a ring. Look at the flash on that topaz. Whoops, come back topaz. Beautiful. That's very, very, very pretty. Like that a lot. So, don't know if you're like me, you see something like this and you get all sorts of ideas floating through your head. Let's keep going. Still lots more to see in here. Ooh, look at those. Crackly type beads. They're crystal yellow cracked glass, druk pressed round beads in 6 millimeters. Again, extremely good quality. Can't rate these enough actually with the quality of them. Beautiful beads. Look at those. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, completely in keeping with everything else in this collection. Beautiful autumnal colours. Earthy colours, I would go so far as to say. Now then, what do we have here? Ooh, now then, are these bronze? These are bronze, I think. So they are, let's have a look. I mean, similar to these, but these are in a, they're more like a copper actually, aren't they? So anyway, whatever they are, they're beautiful, like a coppery colour, 6mm pressed druck beads. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 as always. Pop these back in the bag. Yeah, I've got quite a few little ideas going on here. I mean, look, all of these go together so beautifully well, don't they? And it just keeps on going. Look at this little cute antique bronze tone birdcage pendant. Look at that. A charm or a pendant, double-sided, as always, extremely good quality. And like an antique bronze tone. Gorgeous. Really, really cute. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oops. Like that a lot. So, and we still keep going. Okay, so we've got some more of these pressed druck beads. Aren't they cute? They're gorgeous. These are the 6mm. I think these must be the 8mm by the looks of that. Let's have a look. Anyway, yeah, these are I think these are the 6mm ones. Gorgeous, aren't they? Go with those, go with everything else. Beautiful. Like an amber colour. Yeah, can't see. I'm going to give up on the list. You can get this box yourself and check the list yourselves. Ooh, look at these. These are cute. Now, what are these? What are these indeed? They're like little donut beads. How cute are they? Cute, cute, cute. I like those. Let's see if I can find what these are. No, I can't. But, you know, they're like crystal green copper half druck pressed rounds. That's it. Look at those. No, maybe not. Anyway, aren't they gorgeous? So they're like crystal on one side and like a greeny, yellowy, beautiful wash on the other side. Love, 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 love these. Love everything. I'm so enthusiastic, aren't I, about these boxes. I hope you enjoy listening to my dulcet tones raving about these beautiful boxes. And we're still going. Gosh, oh, look at those. Absolutely gorgeous. Czech fire polish beads. I think these are Capri golds. No, they're not. What are those? What are those? Oh, I don't know. But they're beautiful, aren't they? Look how lovely they are. They're not matte blue. No, don't know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look how gorgeous they are. So they're like a beautiful sort of champagne-y type colour with half a coating on them to make them flash in the light. Gorgeous beads. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. There we are. And still we keep going. 26 items. It's just literally the box that keeps on giving. Okay, so we have more crackle glass beads here. They're gorgeous. I do like a crackle glass bead. They're crystal turquoise cracked glass druck press round. 8mm those beads. Aren't they? Oh, they're really, really gorgeous, aren't they? Like, I don't know. Gosh. Not sky blue. That's sort of turquoisey blue. Like you're off on a beautiful autumn summer holiday. Wouldn't that be nice? Where would you go? Somebody said to you, you can go away on holiday tomorrow, Sam. Where would you go? Japan for me. I've always fancied going to Japan. I have a lot of passion about all things Japanese. It's my thing. So where would you go? Where would you go? Czech Republic maybe, and go and buy a lot of these lovely beads. Actually, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? A little jaunt off to the Czech Republic to go and have a look at Kraftika. How lovely that would be. Look at these. Gorgeous. Again, like a champagne with like a copper wash on them. The beads in here are just spectacular. Absolutely beautiful. So tell me in the comments, guys, an autumn holiday, a fall holiday, where would you go if you had all the budget in the world? Let's have some dreams. It's nice to dream. Nice to have dreams and aspirations in this crazy world. Oh, they're cute. They're little, they're tiny little donut beads, but very sweet. They're dark copper, O-shaped donut flat rings, 1mm by 4mm, obviously 4mm across and 1mm in depth. They're really cute, very sweet, and sticking to my warm hands there. Gets warm in this room. And we're still going. What else do we have? I think we've got 3 more items left. And some more crackle beads. Ooh, in like a greeny colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Yep, love those too. Beautiful. I think they are... nope, can't see those. Crystal yellow, green. No, I'll have to. They're green. They're like a greeny colour. I don't know. Doesn't matter, does it, when you've got all sorts of ideas going on in your head? Just get the box for yourself and have a look. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, oh gosh. Now then, here we go. Look at these. Goodness me. So they are drilled at the top. Can you see that? Get into frame, Sammy. And they are like a coppery colour with that absolutely beautiful wash on the top. Look at those. Oh, goodness me. They're very, very pretty too, aren't they? So, not sure what they are called. Let's have a look. No, dichroic vitriol half discs. No, that's those. Anyway, beautiful beads. So unusual, so unusual. I really like this little box. And the last item, goodness, beautiful items in this one. So again, we have some of these tulip beads, but these are, I'm going to say that those first ones were the olive green yellow, and I think these are the emeralds. So you get 2 different greens, which is very generous, isn't it? Look at those. Beautiful. And all glass. Absolutely gorgeous beads. So there we are. That is our September monthly subscription box from the beautiful Kraftika people. Thank you again, Kraftika, for curating such beautiful boxes. This is got autumn, fall written all over it. And as soon as I've finished recording this video, I'm off to go make something, something autumnal, a bracelet of some description. So enjoy. If you would like to subscribe to this beautiful box, I'll put all the information down in the description box with the links and everything that you need to know about this amazing subscription. So I'll see you for this unboxing, hopefully in October, but I'll see you on my channel very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.